Okay, basically now we'll see the procedure for Anova. Of course, this is one way. One way. Anova is analysis of variance. Whenever you have questions and you are asked to find the analysis of variance, especially for the difference in means, you will be checking the variances. Okay, ratio of variances. Difference in means in samples in a more appropriate way. If you want to jot down the difference or whatever in a more appropriate way, we'll go with the analysis of variance. So basically, what are the steps of ANOVA? Let me give an outline. There is something called sum of squares, degrees of freedom, mean squares. Okay, so there are three criteria that you have to calculate. That is SS factor. Okay, SS error. Similarly, DF or DOF, whatever, DF factor, DF error. Of course, total also, SS total, DF total. Okay. Yeah. So basically, these are the values that you will have in the table. Of course, mean squares is nothing but the ratio only. MS factor and MS error are just the ratio of the SS factor and DF factor. See here, MS. MS factor you will be calculating. Okay, MS error also you will be calculating. Now this F will have what? F, the ratio, F ratio will have MS factor by MS error. Okay, basically this is it. What? The broader things are factor, error and total, guys. Of course, factor of sum of squares I'll find, degrees of freedom I'll find. Finally, I'll take the ratio. I'll just write first what is MS factor. You'll understand what I'm talking about. MS factor is nothing but the ratio of SS factor by DF factor. Okay. MS error is nothing but a SS error by DF error. Okay. Now you can understand what F is, right? Where do I use SS total and all? Stepwise I will tell. Just see here. Now what are these factors, errors and all? Regarding F distribution, anyways, I have seen in the previous video what is F distribution and all. Okay. Analysis of variance is basically dependent on F distribution. That's why F symbol is there. I'll look in the F table only for the F tab. I'll be calculating to compare it with F tab. I'll be looking at the F table only. See, step 1 I will write working rule. Working rule. Okay. What's the step 1? First step, what I should do is, I'll be calculating first value, that is F of SS factor. How will I calculate? Summation of column total whole square by number of entries per column. Number of entries per column minus grand total. Grand total whole squared by total sample size. Total sample size. Okay. Yeah. Step 2. I'll be calculating SS total. The third. This is nothing but a summation x square minus grand total whole square by total sample size. Total sample size. Okay. So, yeah. So, x squared would be nothing but the values, yeah, guys. The values. Okay. In the table. Of course, with an example, I'll explain. First, let me list the steps involved in it. Okay. Yeah. 3. Step 3 would be Now, how do I calculate SS error is, it is just the difference, that's it. This is nothing but S total will be the largest value minus SS factor. That gives me what? SS error. Similarly, I'll be calculating DF error also. DF error is what? DF total minus DF factor. This is F, guys. This is F. Okay, DF total minus DF factor. Of course, I'll discuss with an example in case if there is some this thing. Okay. How do I calculate DF total? Let us see. DF total nowhere I have mentioned. DF total, how do I calculate is R into C, rows into columns minus 1 is what I will take. Okay, so DF factor, how will I define? DF factor is nothing but DF factor is nothing but a column minus 1 is what I will take. Okay, yeah. So over. Almost all the major steps are over. Now I'll be calculating MS factor, which would be SS factor by DF factor. Okay. And next I'll be calculating MS error, which would be SS error by DF error. Okay. Done now? Now I'll be calculating F. It's the ratio of MS factor by MS error. F is nothing but MS factor by MS error. This is how I'll calculate. This is the basic procedure for ANOVA one way. Okay, I shall discuss the problem so that you understand it clearly. Okay, thank you.